If you've ever had an IV, it's really not too much different from getting an IV, except we need to keep everything clean. The catheter itself is fairly long because we usually start from the bottom of your leg and we clean the leg off. We put some drapes on to keep everything sterile, and then numb up the skin wherever we're going to gain access to the vein or get into the vein. And we want to pick a point as low on your leg as possible so that we actually ablate or cause the vein to thicken as far as possible. But the most important spot is the top, because when you have a valve that doesn't work, it's not working from the top down. So if you fix the top, it's much more likely that the bottom will fix itself. So we numb up the site that we choose to get into the vein, and using an ultrasound, we put a needle in the vein. We can see that on the image, and then we put a wire in through the needle. We withdraw the needle, a sheath goes over the wire, and that sheath is just like an IV. And that sheath stays in the vein and keeps the vein open so that we can put the catheter right up the vein. And then under ultrasound, we see where the tip of that catheter is, the closure fast catheter. We make sure that it's far enough away from what's called the saphenofemoral junction, where your superficial system meets your deep system. And once we confirm that position, then we hook it up to the generator. The generator delivers the energy, the radiofrequency energy. We treat according to the closure fast catheter protocol for 20-second intervals. And it treats a segment of vein about 7 centimeters long. So we treat for 20 seconds. Usually we treat it 2 cycles, and we just work down the leg. And the catheter's energy is, I don't think we've ever treated a person for more than 6 minutes. It takes us about an hour and 20 minutes to get the whole thing done, but that's because there's a lot of stuff that goes on before and after. But the catheter energy itself is less than 6 minutes.
I'm a diabetic, and I also in the military got injured and had a blood clot in that lower leg, and that's caused the valves in the vein to prolapse, to collapse basically, and so I'll get these wounds or sores, and it takes forever to heal. I'm on my feet a lot, yeah.
Does it hurt? Is it a...
Well, yeah. I mean, it's obviously, painful. You're tired. You have to, wear, support hose and those kinds of things because it just wears you down. I've always, been in, healthcare in one form or the other, or in the military, so I've spent my life working on my feet and hope to continue that.